Hi! In this session, we are going to add a submit button to our game so that the player can check the game that he has entered after all of the letter containers are complete. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, in the hierarchy, we are going to right click, select UI, and select canvas because as I told you previously, we are going to create a new canvas for all of the other UI elements just to have our keyboard on a separate canvas. This allows you to maybe reuse that keyboard in another game, and that's very useful actually. Okay, so let's call it main canvas. Perfect. Same thing. In the canvas scaler component, we want to scale the canvas with the screen size, and we are going to select 180 by 1920, same thing. And this time, we don't have anything that's going to be stretched along the width of the screen like it was the case for the keyboard. So we want to match the height of the screen. Okay, cool. So let me quickly rearrange all of the elements here. So I'm going to create a new game object, maybe call it gameplay. Okay, let's reset this transform. I'm going to duplicate it, create another game object for the UI. These are simply going to be containers for all of the game objects. Okay, so now you can see that I can drag the camera, the global light, even though we don't need the global light actually. So we can just disable it. But let's grab it along with the main camera and the word containers and drop them under the gameplay game object. Perfect. Now we can select the keyboard canvas, the event system, and the main canvas. Drop them onto the UI game object. Cool. And we can also create another one for the managers. Okay, like so. Let's reset the transform again, just to center it. And let's select the input manager and the word manager and drop them onto this brand new game object. Perfect. We can go a bit further in the cleaning process and reset this transform. Maybe we can just set the space as a name, okay, so that it's quite blank. We can duplicate it a bunch of time actually. Okay, call it space, rename it to space, sorry. And drop them here. No, not here, but here. Perfect. I like when it's clean like that. Sorry for that. Okay, cool. We were on the main canvas. Okay, perfect. In the main canvas, we are going to create our button that will help us submit the word the player has entered. Okay, so right click on the main canvas, select UI, and select button text mesh pro. Okay, cool. We now have our button. We are going to rename it to try word, maybe try word button. Okay, cool. Let's press F in the scene to focus it. Let's go back a bit. Okay. I think we want to make it a bit bigger. Drag it and drop it. Maybe drag it to the bottom of the screen, somewhere like here. I think it's okay. We still have some space for the banner ad if you want to add a banner to your game. Okay. One thing you must remember is that you need to anchor it to the bottom of the screen so that Unity places it well on other resolutions. Okay, perfect. I think we can also round the corners a bit like so, or maybe change the button if you want, but we will improve the graphics later on. I just want the systems to be working properly for now. Okay. Let's rename the text to something like try. Okay. So we're going to make it a bit bigger like so. Perfect. We got it. Okay. So if you remember well, in the input manager right here, we had this method for checking the word. So instead of making it private, we are going to make it public so that our try button that we've just created will be responsible for calling this method. So let's make it public quickly, like so. Okay, let's go back to Unity. Let's add a callback to that event, to the onClick event of the try word button. like so. Oh, no, sorry. We are going to drag the input manager and select the check word method. Okay. So now we need to go back to the input manager and comment this line or remove it because we aren't going to check the word automatically now. Okay? So now, when the word container is full, it shouldn't do anything. So let's go back to Unity. Let's hit play. Okay, let's open the console. Let's write something like drown maybe. Nothing happens until we click the try button. And now you see that it's telling us that it's the wrong word. So let's try Udemy, like so. Let's try this word. Level complete. Awesome. We found the secret word. So there still are some issues to that. If we keep pressing here, we still have the issue, the previous issue, okay? Moreover, let's reset, replay again. If the player types multiple letters without checking, we also have an error because we are going out of the specified amount of letter containers, okay? We are currently increasing the index of the letter container, but they aren't more than 5. So that's an issue. We should prevent the player from checking or from clicking on any button if all of the letter containers are full. Let's see how we can do that in the next session.